be talking about respiratory infections. Now, they are not as nice as the speaker, but if you want to learn more, stay tuned.
Go!
Alrighty guys, so I don't know if you can hear it above us. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MOS Reptiles official YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about respiratory infections. Our Calabar python here came down with the respiratory infection only a couple days ago, and we've been treating it at home so that we can show you guys just another way to treat your animals without having to take them to a vet, especially if your case is a little less severe. Now guys, we also have a new background and a new camera. Drop a like down below if you're enjoying it, and roll the intro.
MOS Reptiles, a message of conservation through education.
Alrighty guys, so like I said in that intro over there, we are going to be talking a little bit about respiratory infections today. Now, respiratory infections in reptiles affect their breathing. They can either labor it or stall it, depending on the situation. So it's very important that you get it treated as soon as possible, whether that be at home or by a vet. Today, we're going to show you a little bit about how you can treat respiratory infections at home. So the snake that I'm going to be introducing you guys today who has this respiratory infection is my Calabar python, my Calabar burrowing python. You're going to see him in the clips following right here. Now this snake has an extremely outgoing and curious personality, and they are an extremely terrestrial species, almost subterranean for their entire lives. His care and his sort of husbandry has been absolutely perfect in every way. But unfortunately, we had a cold front come through Florida a couple weeks ago, and this cold front just caused him to be sick. So, I want to show you guys how we're going to be able to cure that. Now, in the following clips right here, you're going to hear me do a little bit of a sort of background audio, and you guys are going to learn exactly how I walked through treating the snake. Alrighty guys, so basically the first thing we're going to do to treat the snake is use this chest rub right here. It's similar to Vicks Vapor Rub, which is what the original recipe calls for. I found this recipe through a link that I will put down below, and this is an organic chest rub that we're going to be using. It's used a lot for babies, but it's very mild, and that's why we decided to use it. What we're going to do, we're going to take a teaspoon of this just very simple spoon here, open it up, and I think we're going to do probably 2 of these drops into this sort of hot, steamy, boiling water. We did put this in a kettle, and now we are adding this vapor rub to it so that we can clear the animal system. Now this also includes eucalyptus in it. I'm not sure if it will show up, but I'll put this link down in the bio below too. And this includes eucalyptus, so that's also going to really help with his digestion and everything. You want to make sure that this water is hot and steamy, almost to the point of boiling. We're going to take this container right here, and we're going to have the camera follow me, and we're just going to take it over here, and we're going to place it into this pretty big tub that we have right here. Now you want that bucket of stuff in there to take up about 1/3 of the space in your tub, in your enclosure, and then we're going to put the enclosure of my animal next to this. You want to make sure that your tub here has holes so that the air and the vapor can get in. This is what's going to clear his system. Make sure the water is hot and steamy, almost like a sauna, and then you want to just close it up with your lid. Check on him in about 5 minutes, and then open it back up, and 10 minutes later, that is going to be your full treatment. You may have to do several treatments of this, but it just depends, guys. So this guy right here is a healthy snake. He's our little male Sinaloan milk snake, and we're just going to use him to show you guys what a healthy snake mouth should look like. Now I'm going to just gently grab his head, extremely lightly, make sure his body is nice and comfortable and contained, and I'm just going to take a card, a business card, something that's nice and thick and definitely clean. You want it to be extremely sanitized. Come on, bud. Alright, and you can just gently see in his mouth there. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Hold his mouth open for a second, and we're just going to close it back up. There's no mucus inside, nothing to worry about, no bubbles, and that's what a healthy snake mouth should look like. It should be pink, beautiful, and nothing to worry about. Now that didn't hurt him at all. That's just to show you guys that we can check his mouth and sort of see if there's any mucus or anything inside that we have to be worried about. Now in the wild, these snakes can expand their jaw 3 times their size, so there's nothing to worry about opening their jaw, and it's not going to scratch them or hurt them in any way. So we're going to show you guys what the Calabar python's mouth looks like now. Alrighty guys, so now during this entire process, you want to make sure that everything is extremely sanitary. You want to make sure your hands are clean, you want to make sure the card that you're using or the object that you're using to look inside his mouth is clean. Everything needs to be extremely sterile and sanitized. Now this is the Calabar python, the one that is deemed ill. Now we have already done the treatment on him, so his mouth should be relatively clear, if not completely. Again, we're just going to grab his head and make sure his body is contained. We have a different card here that we're using. We're actually using my business card, shameless plug, but there you go. And we are going to gently slide the card into his mouth. Let's make sure that it doesn't hurt him. You gotta get it into this little nook right there, and there you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're just gonna hold it open for a second, and there you go. It's all clear, all beautiful. There's a little bit of mucus left, and he's just gonna immediately close his mouth. And that is how the predominant way that we can assure that this snake has a respiratory infection. Without that sort of determination, you don't want to treat him and put him under that harsh stress and everything else. So we want to make sure that he definitely has that infection so we can treat it and help him recover from it. Alrighty guys, so this setup that you see right here is a very basic quarantine setup. Now this is what we use when we have sick animals or animals that just really need to be taken care of individually. We put them in an extremely basic setup that still meets their needs, and we just take care of them. Now they were usually in these setups for only about a month at a time, and we definitely try and get them out for certain enrichment purposes. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about respiratory infections or this snake right here, let us know in the comments down below. If you guys want to see more, go check out our Instagram. The link will be in bio at mos.reptiles. Follow us on Instagram, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop a comment down below letting us know what you think. And we hope you have an amazing day. Stay curious, stay positive, love animals.